Welcome to Nature Speaks, everyone. My name is Tracy, and this is today's message channeled from the spirits and energies of the natural world. I have a question for you. How would you describe the nature of a river? This is the question that the spirit of the river actually asked me. When I channeled the spirit of the river, the first thing it said was, "Can you please describe how you understand our nature?" And I'm like, okay. And I described their nature as being that which offers us the water of life, that we can use as a method of transportation or have recently. That it's that which has and provides us the ability to survive and function, not only us, but all other life. And they go, yes, these are accurate. And then they go, we would also offer that we are a method, that our nature is that of a form of transportation, that we transport. Our nature is to move things from one place to another with our flow. And they go, we offer this to you because recently and for them is like the last couple hundred years. And they go, those of your clan in this period of your expansion and your creation of a lot of constructs, factories, and also just lifestyle choices, they go, you've been looking to the river as a place, as a dumping ground, and basically using the river as a place to have your factory discharge be released, or your waste discharge be released into the river, and thinking, well, okay, well, if it's out of my sight, out of mind, it's going away and it'll be fine. And they go, that is an interesting habit that humans have, and I know I'm guilty of it. And they go, where the action that you take and the inevitable consequence of the action that you take, sometimes you just think, well, I'll deal with that another day. And so the spirit of the river goes, this is the other day. And they go, we step forward with grief in our heart, for we feel that we have been despoiled and tainted and filled with all sorts of toxins. They don't just disappear, they're carried to everything that's below, including you guys. Whatever is dumped upstream on the river, and then it gets into the people who live downstream of the river. And they go, and this is a place of deep grief for us because we are designed to carry. And so while we are aware that we are carrying things that are going to wound those who are below or within the waters, we are not designed to pick out what we don't want to be carrying. However, we look to you and we offer you the gift of great empowerment. We invite you not to deny the power of your will, not to deny the power that you hold, each one of you, within your heart place, to know yourselves able to reclaim what requires reclaiming, to rebalance what requires rebalancing, and to cleanse what requires cleansing. That is why the Great Spirit of the River actually has great hope in their heart. They go, we feel there are so many of you now who have and are awakening and are willing and deeply concerned and desirous of doing just that, of cleansing and rebalancing and purifying what has and is actually essential for your own well-being and that of all other life and flow here. They also invite us to become aware that the increasing shifting of the climate imbalance is another place that causes them great pain. And the reason for this is that as the temperatures increase and the rain patterns are shifted, there are parts where the rivers, many of the rivers on this planet, depend on certain, cycles of redistribution of water. The spirit of the river actually hears the cries and the prayers of those who live along them. be it human or any other life that lives within it or along it. And they go, please, please, you're shrinking, you're withering away, and how are we going to live? How are we going to survive? And this is very painful for the spirit of the river. They go, there were times, and still are, in our mutual history, where your clan was very aware of the blessing of this great benefactor that is the river in your life and for your well-being. And that is not only pleasing to those that are the rivers, but also it is an invitation to remember that rivers have awareness, they have spirit, they are able to receive your gratitudes or your disrespect, and they are aware of it. The kind of flooding of the riverbed, which is increasing as the climate shifts and there are greater and greater amounts of rain that are kind of dumped, huge amounts in a short period of time and in a short physical location, where the actual river itself is unable to contain or to keep within the riverbank these waters, and so they're just causing bigger and bigger floods. And they go, this is also a place of deep grief for us, because these are our friends, companions, and neighbors who have, and also not only depend on us, but who we have a long and loving relationship with. Humans who live along the edge of the rivers, and there are many of you. And this is considered prime real estate by many of you. You really enjoy it, and also it has been what's kept a lot of you alive and allowed you to build your cities and build your great civilizations, is the presence of the river. They offer, with a bit of prescience and also pain, that as the climate shifts without any abatement, these great floods will be increasing in certain areas and actually washing away not only what lives next to the river, but what lives inland from the river, and also all who live within it. And then on the other hand, as I said, it's the withering away of the others. And so these are the areas of pain and grief that the Great Spirit of the River very much wanted to step forward into the public square and offer, and then to have and offer to all who have and receive this, the blessing of that which is their deep hope and faith that we have. And as we do not deny our power of our will, that we can reclaim, rebalance, cleanse, and be in a new relationship, a remembered relationship that is both respectful, honoring, and joyful with the rivers of life that have and are essential for all of us here on this earth plane. So this is the video summary of channeling from the Great Spirit of the River. And to all who have and receive it, I am most grateful for your light. If you are drawn to consume more than this short video summary, access to the full channeling of today's update is available on the Gaia Translate podcast, streaming now on your favorite podcast platform, or listen for free at www.gaiatranslate.com.